What does a $150 set of nail look like? Well, Tracey Reierson is gonna do it. We're gonna see right now. All right, Trace, $150 set of nails. I think the bigger question I have is why would a set of nails cost $150?
Everything that's going into it. You have length, shape, and every item that I put in it is gonna be an additional $5.
Right, so that right there, like you're actually gonna charge for what you're putting in the nails. I would guess there's a lot of sets being done right now where the nail pros are not charging, they're just letting it be included in their price. Agree? Disagree?
It's hard. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
But you just need to set it as a rule. And again, if the client doesn't want to pay for the art, that's okay. Do a beautiful nude set on them and they'll love it.
Perfect. I'm dying to see this set. Are you ready?
Sure.
Let's do it.
We're going to be using Cocktail High, Ice, Holiday Olympics, I'm still learning these names, Party Ninja, Up Bestie, Peace, some slick pour colors, some of the new ones. We have Me versus You. We have Unruly Blitz. We have an old classic one, Hyperspace. And this is the mix that we are actually going to use that I've already made before that has that Cocktail High and Ice in it. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start by pushing back the cuticles, and I think we'll just do 2 nails on Steph, and we'll do the rest off camera. We'll do this one and the middle finger. I'm gonna grab my medium crosscut bit that I love so much. And actually has been a while since Steph she just took this set off, so she has some cuticle going on. So we're just gonna make sure that we pull back that skin. Get right in there, tuck in, make sure it gets all clean. Increase the speed a little bit on my E-file, just to about 4,000 RPMs. And make sure we remove that shine. Again, tuck right in there, make sure that's nice and clean. Same thing here, I'm gonna pull back. Get it right in there, follow through, remove the shine. Cool. Next, we're gonna grab our swipe, our clean brush, and make sure that nail is completely clean and free from any dust. Remember, we like to go down instead of sideways. Sideways, we're gonna push that dust into the cuticle and the sidewalls. This way, we're actually pulling it out. Once we have that, we're gonna grab our protein bond. Gonna go ahead and get this on these 2 nails. Gonna get 1 coat. We would do this to all 10 fingers. Then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do it for our second coat. 2 coats is gonna make sure that we get no lifting at all. Grab our forms. Push that center tab here. That's gonna make it just a little more stable for me. And let's get that on her finger. Pull it to a point, and I think we wanna do a nice long holiday nail on her. Kind of over exaggerate. A lot of times when I'm doing kind of a stiletto shape, it almost looks like that I'm pitching it too thin. But if I don't do that, for instance, if I take it and I put the form on and I kind of go, okay, this looks like a stiletto. You see the difference? You see the difference between the pinches? This is way more tight. This looks like a stiletto, but what we'll end up with is a fattello, not a stiletto. So we kind of over exaggerate that taper. This one, we'll go ahead and pinch it some more. Make sure that we have the forms on straight. Steph's one finger hates me with a passion. So we're gonna make sure, we're gonna drop it down. Looks like it's going in the direction I want. Okay, so let's get our clear acrylic out. Guys, what I'm gonna do prior to doing the clear extension on this one, I'm going to get a clear base down. Little clear base down on this natural nail. And I will show you why when we come to that nail. But I kind of want to put that clear base down and get it drying. Okay, let's go to this one. This is mostly clear, so we're gonna go ahead and grab some of our Mylars. We have Up Bestie, I think will work really nicely for that. We're gonna take that mix I made of Cocktail High and ice to give us a little bit of sparkle. And then I think we'll just put a tad of the Unruly Blitz in this one. Like I said, it's mostly clear. So again, I'm gonna grab that speed clear, grab our liquid. I'm gonna put a little clear down on that nail plate. Okay, that's gonna protect it for the glitter Mylar that I'm gonna place down. That way when I go to remove her nails, I only have to go down to this clear base. Let's go ahead and get our extension. Out. Press it up. Make sure we're meeting that sidewall. Can't see that side too well with on camera, but I will make sure when I get to put it right in my face that it's tight there. This is just going to be a nice thin layer right now until we get the look that we want, and then we'll cap and clear. I'm gonna give her some long mama jambas all the way out. High dollar set, wanna go fancy for the holiday. Okay, once we got what we want, we're gonna go ahead and just grab some of our glitter. And if you notice, guys, I don't have this in acrylic. You can add it to acrylic if you want. But I want this really kind of sparse, so I'm just using the glitter direct. I like doing that a lot because I can use it to mix in my gels. I can use it for a glitter press later, and I have one pot that I'm working off versus having this full of acrylic for later, and it's one that isn't have any acrylic in it for my glitter presses. If I do it this way, I can just keep one. Let's add a little of that gold. I'm just gonna kind of, very pretty. And then let's add some of that Mylar. The Mylar obviously doesn't have any acrylic or anything in it. I'm just using the liquid to help me pick it up. Okay. I like that. Okay, so now that we have our look and we're kind of happy with it and decided we're good to go on that, let's go ahead and cap it, get our strength in that clear. Remember, first 3 nails don't count, so don't judge me. Grab a good amount. Hold our finger down. Place it on the nail. Kind of let gravity work for us. Make sure we're getting it to those sidewalls. And then just start working it down. I want to make sure I keep my bulk there for our strength. Oops. Get that excess liquid off the brush so we're not getting it on our skin. Okay, let's grab another pearl. I'm gonna just start it right here because that's where I need to add. Let it work down the nail. Some Mylar sticking up, it don't matter. Yeah, you can tell this is the first nail for a while. Work that product down where I need it. It doesn't surprise me that I'm gonna have to do this in a couple pearls because it is a really long nail and it's been a while. A little more to the side. Make sure we fill that in so we have our strength. And just a dot right at that tip, just to make sure we have enough there. Okay. Okay, so now let's grab that Hyperspace. I'm gonna grab our Holiday Olympics. This is where we're gonna go nutso. We're gonna grab that mix I made already. We're gonna grab that Mylar we've used already. We're gonna grab our Party Ninja slivers. We're gonna run out of space. We're gonna grab our piece. I'm gonna grab our Me versus You, which I'm in love with this color. And we're gonna grab that gold that we've already used. Let's see where we are on that one. I think we can come back and pinch. Again, doesn't need to take much, just bring in those sides. Gives us a nice curve. We can kind of go down here with our fingers. Okay, so this one, the reason I put that clear acrylic on there first is I'm gonna put a dark color on the nail bed, and this way it'll protect it from staining. It also, if I want to completely remove this nail, she comes in and she says, I don't want these anymore. I'm able to electrify down to that clear. Okay, let's go ahead and get some of this Hyperspace on to get some darkness in the background. Do this fairly wet. That brush just kind of, we're almost wanting to use it like a paint. We don't want to build any strength or structure with it. We just want it to give us some darkness. So when we put that glitter on it, it's not see-through. Great. Okay. Grab that gold. We're gonna put that out. I'm gonna grab that. We're gonna pull it forward or backwards, whatever direction you're looking at it. And I'm not gonna go too crazy because I do want it to be kind of see-through. So if there's little bald spots, we'll call it Greg spots. It's okay because I want a little see-through action going on. Yeah. Okay, now let's add some of this really pretty. I've been dying to use this color. I'm not even sure if it works for this set, but I told Steph I'm using it. We're gonna make it work. Oh yeah, I think I like that. I'm gonna grab some of that other mix that I had, ice and cocktail. And again, remember that doesn't even have any acrylic in it. That Hyperspace is still kind of tacky and it holds it. Now let's grab some of our slivers. Get that in there, and I'm just putting it on and then spreading it out with my brush. I want to get some of that green highlight going on. Now let's say that you're like, okay, stuff isn't sticking anymore. You can take your brush, grab your clear, grab a nice little wet coat and brush it out. That's going to make that surface sticky again, so you can keep going. And I think that purple chunks. You can put this out on your towel and break it up there if you want. This is just working nicely the way I'm doing it. It's such a finer grit of Mylar than we used to carry, so it breaks up really nicely. And just a few of this piece to give it that pop, that bling. This is definitely a jewel nail. Woohoo! Okay. Once we have the look we want, we're gonna grab that clear. Let's just get everything off our table. The 20 million different products that I decided to use. Clients should never tell me to do what I want. And let's get it tapped and clear. Let's see if this one flows a little bit better for me. More. Make sure we have a nice little arch and enough strength all the way through. One more for our measure, and you can see it kind of just spread it out so it comes to that point. Let it set up for 2 seconds and then I can work with it so it doesn't move everywhere. Use that body of brush, get that clear exactly where I want it. I'm gonna take one good look from the side and I can see I'm low right there. We'll take a look at the other one too, just in case. There we go. I don't normally like to work with so many pearls, but it's one of those days. Okay. Cool. Let's take a look at the side of this one. Yep, we're a little low in the same spot. At least I'm consistent with something. Okay, guys. We're gonna file and shape these out. I will give you the pleasure of trying to see me struggle do the feather in a minute after we filed and shaped them. Okay, so we have filed and shaped, so now we're going to let you have a good laugh while I attempt to give something that looks like a feather. We're just gonna take our striper brush and just gonna curve around, and Steph's probably dying in size and she knows how to paint. She was very nice though. She's like, feathers are actually really hard. Thanks, Steph. Thanks for trying. So I'm just going to kind of blend them out. I don't actually have feathers in the picture that we're going off of. It is real feathers. And guys, if you're doing that for your client, I am telling you, you better be charging, because feathers are hard to lay in the nail. Steph can testify to this. Have you tried to lay them before, Steph?
Yeah. Peacock feathers.
Peacock. Oh, I remember that. I remember that rage. Okay, this is not really looking like a feather. We're just kind of going in and making a mess. But again, a little abstracty. Let's see if I get a little brush. Like I said, it might turn into a marble. Who knows? We'll clean up a little bit. And we're using wild fig. I don't think I put this out before. You know what? It's not a feather, but I kind of think it's cool. Okay, guys, are you done laughing? Really? I do the Picasso version of feathers. Okay, I kind of like it. It's a marbled feather. We're gonna go ahead and get her under the light. Probably just about 10 seconds. I just want to set it. Just want to go through the center, darken it up. And we all know why I have no patience for hand painting, because it takes time. And we have no patience for something that costs me a lot of time. It looks more like stitches, but I like it. And Stephanie has no choice. Okay, we're just freezing that, and then we're gonna move on to our top coat. I love it. Steph actually marked it as a glitter stain resistant. Again, guys, if you're working with pink and whites or nudes, and then also with glitters, you want something that is your glitter and then one for your nudes, and that way you don't just get very irritable. I'm gonna show you a little tip and trick because I know I got a little heavy-handed with the file in the back. So I think I've showed this to you before. I don't stress about it. I just file what I need to file, and then I come in. I'm gonna take the stain resistant, get a nice top coat on. Doesn't have to be very thick because this is not gonna be our final coat. Go ahead and coat this one just to see if we want to add some glitter to it too. Okay guys, it's not a feather, but I think it's really cool. Amuse me, tell me you like it.
I think it's beautiful. I like abstract art anyway.
I'll pay her later. Okay, so we're gonna get this in the light for about 30 seconds. We're gonna grab that one little mix we're using. Maybe we'll grab the green too, just in case. I'm not sure we'll use it. We're just gonna let it set up. And anywhere that we feel like we might have shaved off a little bit, we're just gonna take a little bit of that glitter and press it in. That way that cuticle area looks really nice and tight. See that? Let's see, do we want any on this one? Maybe right here. Press that in. Press it in. And now we can top coat for reals. So that's my little cheat. Like, don't stress if you filed some of the glitter away. You can just do a little press in there and it'll take care of it. It's really hard sometimes to get that cuticle area thin enough with your artwork that you don't file it away. Okay, let's coat our stitch now. We're gonna get this in the light, cure it out, and we'll show you the final shot in a second.